Let us get to know paano ba magkumpleto ng e-travel arrival for Filipinos and dual citizen. Watch this easy guide online registration na ginawa ko para sa inyo. Hi travelers! Kamusta na kayo? Let me share to you kung paano ba magkumpleto ng e-travel arrival. May mga updates ba based doon sa mga nakaraang buwan na mga e-travel natin? So yan po ang ating aalamin. So e-travel arrival, sagutin po natin. Number 1, what is this? Number 2, sino ba ang kinakailangan magkumpleto nito? At kailan? Number 3, ito kailangan kompletuhin. Number 4, any documents that are required for you to upload or kinakailangan mo lang as reference para mapabilis ang iyong pagkumpleto ng e-travel arrival. Number 5, ito ba ay website or app? Number 6, paano ba ito kukumpletuhin? Let me share to you yung step-by-step sa video ito. At number 7, arrival code. Bakit may kulay green? Bakit may kulay red? So pag-usapan po natin yan at the latter part of the video. My name is Jamey and I am your Talk TV show host na magdadala at nagdadala po sa inyo ng mga travel updates, travel protocols. At the same time, abangan nyo po ang mga upcoming lifestyle, career, business, and at the same time, buhay OFW videos natin na ihahanda ko para sa inyo. So what are you waiting for? Click nyo na po yung subscribe button at follow nyo na rin po ako sa ating TikTok at FB page. Ano nga ba ang e-travel arrival? Ito po ang online registration form for all travelers arriving or entering the Philippines. This is mandatory for the following. So who? Yan po ang ating mga Philippine passport holder at foreign passport holders. So pumalit po ito doon sa dati nating One Health Pass. Now, when we talk about who, so para sa mga Philippine passport holders at foreign passport holders, these are what you have to take into consideration. It will be for everyone of all ages. So it means from 15 years old pababa, kasama ang mga minors. So parents and guardians, make sure that you assist them. May tips ako sa inyo later at the end of the video on how to complete this easier for a family traveling together. At syempre for all 15 years old and above, kasama na po ang ating mga grandparents at elderly. Most of the time naman po ang mga senior citizen natin, they can actually access the gadget. Pero meron din po tayong ibang mga senior citizen subscribers and viewers na nag-express na they're having challenges. So kung sakasakaling they're having challenges, you're having challenges, you can always ask po ang inyong mga kamag-anak, ang inyong apo or anak to help you out. Pwedeng kumpletuhin to using the laptop, kung hindi naman po ay computer, kung hindi ay mobile phone. So once again, these are the travelers that need to complete the e-travel arrival. Now, another question will be, when? When do you need to complete this? Now, let me share to you like two information that was given to us by the government and e-travel so that at least you know when to complete this. And I'll give my suggestion as well that is based on the best practices na makakatulong sa inyo para hindi kayo magkahasal sa airport. Unahin po muna natin from the e-travel website. Now, as per the e-travel website, when you may only register within 72 hours prior to your arrival or departure in the Philippines. Travelers are enjoined to present their e-travel QR code to flight boarding. So kung ito po yung titingnan natin, ito yung update po nila, you may register only within 72 hours prior to your arrival. So ibig sabihin po kung ang dating niya sa Pilipinas, let us just say ay April 30, arrival date in the Philippines, so you could actually start completing this at least on the 27th kasi magbubukas daw po ito within 72 hours prior to your arrival. Pero ipapakita ko na rin po sa inyo mamaya when we do the step by step kung ilang araw ang bukas ng e-travel once you register on the specific date. Kasi just in case, lalo na sa mga travelers natin who will be traveling from America, the USA, Canada, or South America, sometimes, you have to do it a little bit ahead of time. So, tingnan po natin kung ano po yung open ng system. So, you could also try that out. But for the meantime, ito po yung sinabi ng e-travel within 72 hours prior to your arrival in the Philippines, and you are enjoined to present your e-travel QR code. You're encouraged to present this to flight boarding. Now, last April 14, 2023, ang Philippine News Agency po, this is a government online, kumbaga po like a newspaper po, pna.gov.ph. According to PNA, they mentioned that Immigration Commissioner Norman Tancinco said that a high-tech system requires all passengers and crew members arriving in the Philippines to register through www.etravel.gov.ph not earlier than 72 hours from their intended arrival. So, number 2, so for those who can register prior your departure, that will be quite great kasi mas convenient po sa inyo yan at wala na kayong magiging challenge, hopefully, pagdating nyo po sa airport. However, according to Immigration Commissioner Norman Tancinco, those who fail to do so may be assisted by airline staff upon arrival or their arrival and before assessment by the Bureau of Quarantine. So, yan po yung binigay sa atin na information ng pna.gov.ph. So, in case anyone fails to do so, na kompletuhin ito prior departure, they may be assisted by the airline staff upon their arrival and before assessment by the Bureau of Quarantine. If worst comes to worst scenario lang naman po at hindi nakapag-kompleto, yun po yung nabanggit sa atin ni Immigration Commissioner Norman Tancinco through PNA. So, ito rin po ay kumbaga linked dun sa nabanggit dati, in-announce nila noong December 1, 2022 at pinost po nila, halimbawa po yung Philippine Airlines, sabi nila, yung pangatlo pong paragraph, to avoid long lines at the airport, you are highly encouraged to fill up the e-travel registration within 72 hours prior to departure from your country of origin. At if you are unable to do so before departure, personnel from the Philippine Bureau of Quarantine and airport staff will assist you in completing and uploading the e-travel registration upon your arrival in the Philippines. So may line po silang designated sa Pilipinas, sa airport po, kung sakasakaling hindi nyo makukompleto. Ito po yung nabanggit nila dati. Now, let us also take into consideration some feedback that we've got also from some of our viewers na meron pong few na hindi inallow daw po na makaboard ng flight kasi hindi po nagkompleto ng travel or wala pong QR code na present. So, ang suggestion ko po dito, mga kabayan, is katulad ng lagi nating sinasabi, kompletuhin nyo na po ito prior po kayo lumipad or bago kayo pumunta sa airport so that at least wala kayong challenge kapag kayo lilipad na. Now, I'm not sure what happened during that situation na na-share ng ating viewer. Bakit hindi pinayagan? Again, it could be the interpretation of the airline personnel kasi po malinaw naman po na nabanggit dito na those who fail to do so may be assisted by the airline staff upon their arrival and before assessment by the Bureau of Quarantine. Latest lang po ito. So, April 14, 2023 at nabanggit din dati. However nga po, dahil sa iba't ibang bansa po, iba't ibang airline personnel yan, baka iba po ang naging interpretation ng airline personnel during that time na na-share ng ating kabayan na viewers na nangyari dun sa kanyang kakilala. So, ang maganda po is sa akin po, ang suggestion ko, lagi ko pong sinasuggest sa inyo, please complete this within 72 hours prior to arrival in the Philippines para wala na kayong challenge kung sakaling maka-encounter kayo ng airport staff doon sa point of origin ninyo na hindi po talaga updated or mali ang pagka-interpret sa e-travel, wala na kayong challenge. At pagdating nyo sa Pilipinas, alam nyo naman po na minsan mabagal ang internet dito, kumpleto na kayo. So, mabilis na kayo and you can actually be qualified for the express lane. So, once again, ang suggestion ko po, complete yung e-travel arrival po ninyo 72 hours prior departure. Hindi po kailangan saktong-saktong 72 hours. Within 72 hours, please gawin nyo na po ito bago kayo umalis sa bahay, bago po kayo makarating sa airport, para pag sa airport, kumbaga less na po ito sa iisipin ninyo. So I hope that's clear po sa bawat isa. So shinare ko lang po ito para do sa mga nagtatanong, ano ba talaga, Jamie, when? I'm just sharing to you the different options that were given by the government, like from the immigration officers, then at yung in-announce nila when this was launched by eTravel. Pero let's do the best practice na hindi po kayo magkakahasal sa airport. Kompletuhin nyo na po ito bago kayo lumipad papunta sa Pilipinas, or bago kayo umalis from your bahay before the airport, before you go to the airport. Yan po. So, looking forward that it's clear, everyone. At meron pa akong further ipapakita sa inyo later once we actually complete it. Now, ano bang kailangan dokumento ninyo na i-prepare para at least mas mapabilis ang inyong pagkukumpleto ng e-travel arrival? Hindi po kinakailangan i-upload ito. So, tinanggalan nila yung uploading, but you can refer to your passport. I-prepare niyo po ito, flight details at vaccination certificate and card for those who are fully vaccinated. Ilan po, when we talk about how to complete this, so gaano katagal bang estimate completion time? It's around 10 to 20 minutes, sometimes 10 to 15 kung mabilis nyo pong makukumpleto ito. Dahil meron po tayong 6 steps that you have to take into consideration. Yes, we have 6 steps on how to complete the e-travel arrival. Now, QR code. So you have to complete the QR code. Meron po tayong kulay red, meron po tayong kulay green. So yung kulay green, i-explain natin ano ba yung kulay green. Qualified ito sa express lane at sino bang makakakuha nito. And at the same time, yung red, it means it's qualified for manual validation. Mamaya ko na po i-explain in details yan at the end, pagtapos na po natin yung step-by-step registration. But yun po muna yung idea. Ito yung aim nating makuha. Looking forward po na makuha po ninyo yung green. But then again, for unvaccinated, kayo po usually po ang makukuha ninyo ay kulay red. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Again, i-explain natin later. Now, let me guide you with the how. How will you complete the online registration? So, punta lang po tayo sa https://etravel.gov.ph. Ito po yung official website ng eTravel. Walang bayad, free of charge po ito. Please be careful with any fraudulent website na nanghihingi ng information at ng bayad. Walang bayad po ang eTravel. Pag napuntahan nyo po yon, please alis na po kayo doon. Log in po kayo dito. This is a website, not an application to download. Pwede sa mobile phone, laptop, pwede po yan, or kaya sa computer. Now, once you're on the homepage, makikita nyo po itong Philippine One-Stop Electronic Travel Declaration System. At sa another side ng homepage, you can actually, number 1, choose your passport type. For this example, we will be choosing the Philippine passport holder. I will prepare another video for the foreign passport holders in English so that at least you can see it. Sa mga kababayan natin na balikbayan na hindi dual ang passport, you could actually watch also this one kasi may similarities naman. Ang difference lang is of course yung passport, yung pagiging passport holder po ninyo. Kung hindi na po kayo holder ng valid Philippine passport, then you will have to choose the foreign passport holder. Now, Philippine passport holders will be Filipinos or OFWs, those who will be going for tourism or magiging tourist sa ibang bansa. At kung dual citizen kayo at may valid Philippine passport, please choose Philippine passport holder. Then the second one will be choose your travel type. Ito po yung dinagdag. So if you will watch my previous video ng eTravel, wala pa po ito. So dahil ini-launch na po nila yung eTravel departure, so now they also have what we call this travel type. So if you will be arriving in the Philippines, please choose arrival. So you're entering the Philippines. Yung departure, please watch my other video for the eTravel departure. For this video, we'll concentrate on eTravel arrival. Kasi papabakasyon kayo sa Pilipinas. Now, next one will be you choose your transportation type. Will it be the air or sea? So for this example, we will be choosing by air. And then after that, enter your email address. Now, for your email address, kailangan nyo pong i-enter ito 2 times. So kapag in-enter nyo po ito, make sure yung email address is active, accessible, and you know the password. Dito po ipapadala ang copy ng QR code ninyo once you're done registering. Next one is your data privacy and affidavit of undertaking. Pakilagyan lang po ng check yung box na yan. At once nalagyan nyo ng check, pakibasa lang po itong affirmation. So, dalawang information po yung ilalagay ninyo. You have to affirm number 1, that the information that you're entering is accurate, true, and correct at kompleto, or else you will be held criminally liable if there's any misdeclaration. Number 2, you are authorizing the DICT and other government entities na i-access yung inyong information for the, ayan po, para po dun sa purpose of, lalo na po yung sa COVID-19 natin na control, especially upon your arrival in the Philippines. And after that, pakiclick lang po yung kulay blue na link na nakalagay privacy notice here, and then read it. Once you're done, please click yes, I agree. And once you clicked yes, I agree, it will prompt you back to this page, yung pinaka-initial registration natin sa homepage, and click nyo na po yung continue para ma-start na po natin yung 6 steps in completing the e-travel arrival. Everyone, again, our source is from https://etravel.gov.ph, ang website na official ng eTravel. Welcome to eTravel Arrival Step number 1. Ito po ang personal profile. Attention everyone, before we actually complete this, please make sure that all the information that you will provide for all the steps must be exactly the same as your passport details para maiwasan ang further inspection kapag nag-conduct po ng border formalities. Kindly double-check din po yung encoded data for a smooth and hassle-free journey, as inconsistent and inaccurate information may result in delay. Sa last step po natin, meron pong summary doon, ipapare-check lang po sa inyo kasi minsan, di ba, nagkaka-typographical error. So, make sure i-check natin para hindi po tayo magka-problema sa airport. Simulan na po natin. Ready na ba kayo mga kabayan at travelers? So, number 1, please complete the details. Ang first name ninyo, middle name at last name. Yan. Makikita po natin ang middle initial or middle name ay optional. For some countries kasi wala silang middle initial for foreign passport. Pag Philippine passport naman, most of the time po may middle initial or middle name po tayo. Then, complete the suffix if any. After that, your passport number. Please refer to your passport kung hindi niyo po sa ulo para hindi magkamali. Then, choose your gender. After that, your birth date. Sa birth date po, please take note yung month, yung day, at year. Make sure tama yung year, minsan nagkakamali po dito. After that, citizenship, Filipino po ang ating ipiliin. Kung kayo'y foreign passport holder and you've chose foreign passport, so make sure that you choose the citizenship as, kumaga accordingly. And then, country of birth, saan kayo pinanganak? And your occupation. The occupation, pakipili na lang po kung anong trabaho ninyo from the list. May listahan po dyan. Kung wala, piliin nyo na lang po yung others. Mobile number. Ang mobile number, pwede pong Philippine mobile number if you have any. If not, great news. Pwede nyo pong piliin yung area code ng inyong country where your mobile phone is actually registered. So, dito po sa flag, click nyo lang po yan at lalabas po lahat ng bansa. Pili lang po kayo kung saan nakaregister yung mobile number ninyo. And after that, tapos na po tayo sa personal profile step number 1. Click na po natin ang next. Check nyo po muna yung information kung all correct. If all good, click next. Step number 2 will be permanent address. Mabilis lang po ito mga kabayan. Makikita niyo po country. So kung kayo ay foreign passport holder, yan lang pong kukumpletuhin nyo. Yung 3 boxes na yan. Country, house number, building, city, state, province, at address line. Pero, okay, kapag kayo Filipino, once you click the country Philippines, Ayan na po, humahaba po ang information kasi medyo mahaba po ang address natin sa Pilipinas. So Philippines, ang country, state and province po natin. Pili na po kayo in this example, Cavite, and then after that po, city and municipality. Ayan. And then barangay. If you have any, ayan po, pili po kayo. And then, may auto-population yan, depende dun sa first 3 na kinumpleto po ninyo. After that po, yung house number ninyo. So, kung may house number, pakilagay kung wala, building or street na lang po. And then, address line number. Ayan. Pili lang po ng house number, building or street. Kung may house number po, pakilagay kung wala, building or street, and then yung address line na lang po natin, number 2. Kung meron, if not, click na po natin ang next, and that completes your step number 2, your permanent address. So now, let's complete step number 3, travel details. Para po sa travel details natin, unang-una ang date of arrival. Makikita po ninyo, ito yung date na inilagay po ninyo doon sa initial registration. Now, itong date of arrival, kailangan po ito yung date where you will be arriving sa Philippine International Airport, hindi sa domestic airport kung may connecting flight kayo. Halimbawa, pagdating nyo ng Pilipinas, kayo ay darating sa NAIA pero uuwi pa kayo sa domestic airport. Halimbawa, ang dating nyo sa domestic airport ay the next day. So, kinakailangan po yung date of arrival is yung dating nyo sa NAIA. Next is country of origin. Let us just say po, galing kayo sa USA. Tatanungin kayo ba ay OFW? Paki-answer lang po, yes or no. Now, after answering that, ano po ba yung OFW classification po? Kung yes ang sinagot ninyo, land-based po ba or sea-based? In this example, we will choose land-based. Then, purpose of travel. Kung kayo po ay magbabakasyon sa Pilipinas, paki-choose na lang po holiday, pleasure, and vacation. Kung hindi naman po, pili po kayo dun sa listahan kung ano po yung purpose of travel ninyo sa Pilipinas. And then, traveler type. Kayo ba ay aircraft passenger or flight or crew? Kung aircraft passenger, paki-choose lang po ang aircraft passenger. Kung sakali you actually arrive in the Philippines by sea, kasi ilalagay nyo po yun doon sa initial registration. So, ang option po dyan is, of course, you will be like a sea passenger. But this one, kasi ang pinili natin air doon sa initial registration, so aircraft passenger and flight crew lang po yung option. Name of the airline, pili na po kayo. So, in this example, let us just say Qatar Airways. Ngayon, ang flight number for travel arrival, you actually have to complete this. So, ibig sabihin po, hanapin niyo po sa listahan. Ayan, sabi dito, fill in the correct flight number in your scheduled flight. Relative to the NAIA airport terminal reassignments of airline companies, please disregard the autofill detail of the airport terminal based on your declared flight number. So sa flight number po kasi, halimbawa, Qatar Airways, and then hahanapin niyo po yung flight. Make sure po pag nag-type kayo, for example, QR 924, walang space po in between ng QR tsaka nung number or any other flight that you might have. Pag PR yan, for example, PR 123, walang space po. Doon nahihirapan yung iba, sabi nila, Miss Jamey, hindi namin makita yung flight. It is because nilalagyan ng space. So, hanapin nyo lang po yung flight number ninyo. Kung sakasakali po na hindi nyo makita yung flight number ninyo, please watch my other video. I'll share to you kung paano nyo po ito, kumbaga makikita or ano po yung other option that you could choose. Now, once you click a specific flight, for example, mag-auto-populate po yan. Tingnan natin dito sa airport of arrival. Example, QR934. Auto-population po niyan is NAIA Terminal 3. Now, so far walang pagbabago naman sa Qatar Airways, Etihad or Emirates. Pero kung Philippine Airlines traveler po kayo, or maybe biglang nagkaroon ng change of airport doon sa what is auto-populated, so pwede niyo pong i-click yung X and kayo po ang pipili kung saan po yung arrival or airport of arrival po ninyo sa Pilipinas. So yun po yung ibig sabihin nila dun sa reminder pag nakita po ninyo. And lastly, seat and bed number. Optional lang po ito kung hindi pa po kayo nakapag-online check-in. Skip it na lang po para mas mabilis tayo. Click next. Ayan, mabilis tayo. Now, step number 4. For e-travel arrival, destination upon arrival in the Philippines, we have 3 options: hotel or resort, residence or transit. Isa-isahin po natin. For hotel, kung ito po ang pinili niyo, you have to indicate po yung hotel, resort, or tourist destination. Usually po, may listahan yan. So, piliin niyo na lang po doon sa listahan yung inyong hotel na tutuluyan. And then, contact information. So, it will look like this. Let us just say Holiday Inn and Suites Makati. So, you can actually see the details of the hotel and their address as well as contact number. Copy nyo na lang po yung contact number kung ano po yung lalabas dito sa hotel details. Yan po. Automatic po yan kapag pinili nyo po yung hotel. Now, let us just say you're done with this, you can click next. Pero bago tayo magpunta po sa step number 5, example po muna kung ang pinili nyo ay residence. Yung residence po, kung halimbawa same as permanent country of residence yung tutuluyan ninyo, click nyo na lang po yung box na nakalagay same as permanent country or residence para hindi na po kayo magta-type ulit ng details. Pero kung sakaling may permanent address ka nga pero hindi ka naman uuwi doon, then you have to complete yung state or province, city and municipality, house number, building, street, Airbnb, or at contact information. And once you're done, okay, click next. So bago natin ulit i-click yung next, tingnan lang po natin kung transit lang po kayo sa Pilipinas pero pupunta kayo sa ibang bansa. Then airport, pili lang po kayo and then country of destination. That's it. Kompleto na po. Ayan po, ang example ng step number 4 for transit. So again, everyone, kung tapos na po tayo, whether hotel or resort ang pinili ninyo or residence or itong transit, click na po natin ang next and kompleto na po ang step number 4. And then, let's proceed to step number 5, which is your health declaration. Kung ikaw ay may COVID-19 vaccination, so you have to complete yung date of vaccination and brand of vaccine natin. So, yung first vaccination and second dose of vaccination. For unvaccinated travelers naman, huwag nyo na po kompletuhin yung part na yon kasi irrelevant po sa inyo yon. Proceed na po tayo agad sa question na, do you have a negative antigen test para sa unvaccinated travelers? Ito lang po ang kailangan nyo kompletuhin. If your answer is no, pakiclick lang po no. Kung answer nyo ay yes, pakiclick po ang yes. There's no need to upload any document but please make sure kung nakapag antigen test na kayo, dali nyo po yung mga documents with you. Again, may option po kasi na pwede kayo magpa rapid antigen sa Pilipinas pero hindi ko po sinasuggest yun kasi pag nag-positive po kayo ay mako-quarantine po kayo sa Pilipinas. So it's best if you can take yung negative antigen test ninyo prior flying to the Philippines. Yan po. So yan po yung para sa unvaccinated travelers. And then para po doon sa ating mga vaccinated travelers, kumpletuhin nyo lang po yung inyong vaccination dose information. Kung kompleto po yung first and second, pakibigay po yung date of vaccination at brand of vaccine. Yan. Kung makikita nyo po yung tanong para sa unvaccinated, huwag kayong mag-alala. Kapag sinabi nyo po may second vaccination kayo, mawawala po yung tanong para sa unvaccinated. And after that, you simply have to, again, share kung ito po ay gusto nyong kompletuhin. Optional po ito. Countries worked, visited, and transited in the last 30 days. Again, optional to, pero binigyan ko na kayo ng example. Country, example, USA, nag-transit sa Qatar. Yan po yung ilalagay po ninyo. Next one, history of exposure to known probable and or confirmed COVID-19 case 14 days before the onset of signs and symptoms, or if asymptomatic, 14 days before swabbing or specimen collection, or any knowledge of being exposed to a person diagnosed with monkeypox. Kung ang sagot po natin ay no, click no. And have you been sick for the past 30 days? Kung ang sagot po natin ay no, please click no. And click next. And that completes step number 5. So, step number 6 na po tayo, summary. I-check nyo lang po kung lahat ng information you actually inputted for step number 1 hanggang step number 5 ay kompleto. Kapag na-check nyo na po ito, ayan, so proceed na po tayo sa next. Click submit. Pag na-click nyo na po yung submit, ayan po, makikita nyo, few seconds, congratulations, you have successfully submitted your details. And then, loading, you will get this QR code. For fully vaccinated na kumpleto lahat ng information, you will get the green QR code. So, please ensure to take a screenshot and download nyo na po ito at marireceive nyo rin po yan sa email po ninyo. Now, kung ida-download nyo po ito, pwede rin po yan sa inyong phone or kaya sa computer. Kung sa computer, pwede nyo rin naman po i-print if you want to. Pero sa akin, okay lang po ang screenshot kasi very convenient po ito for you. Some viewers are simply saying na, Ms. Jamey, mas mabilis kung may print out. So, nasa sa inyo po, if you want to print it out or screenshot, it will be good po. Accepted po yan. And of course, pwede po siya rin ma-receive from your email. Now, sagutin natin yung katanungan na ano po ba yung ma-receive ko, ma'am? Sagutin natin, for e-travel arrival, ano ba yung QR code na ma-receive mo? Green or red? So, kung fully vaccinated po kayo, or kung hindi naman po kayo ay kompleto na kayo lahat ng documentation, so green po yung ma-receive ninyo. Now, most of the time, ang mga unvaccinated, kasi kailangan po i-verify yung documents ninyo dahil hindi nyo naman in-upload po yung inyong resulta ng antigen test. So, kailangan po kayo magkaroon ng manual verification upon arrival sa Philippine airport. Yun po ang reason kung bakit kayo ay may red na QR code. Now, pwede bang makareceive ang isang fully vaccinated ng red QR code? Yes, maaari. So, wag po kayo mag-alala kasi ang ibig sabihin lang po naman nito ay your information will be checked. So, let me give you the full details. If green po ang inyong marireceive, upon registration, it means that you are pre-qualified for the express lane upon your arrival at the airport or seaport in the Philippines. Ang ibig sabihin po nito, there's no need for you to show the documents to the quarantine officer. However, the data are still reviewed and verified by the BOQ before your actual arrival at the airport. Now, in case you have submitted wrongful information and or the supporting documents you have submitted or uploaded such as the vaccination or COVID-19 test is incomplete or incorrect, then you will be flagged by the BOQ and you may still be required to undergo the manual verification upon arrival. So therefore, ensure that you have properly filled out your information and submitted the correct document. This is according to etravel.gov.ph. So what is Express Lane? Express Lane has been included in the e-travel process to provide further convenience sa inyong mga traveler to the health protocol compliant international inbound traveler. So kung lahat naman po ng documents nyo ay kompleto at compliant po kayo, so mas mapapabilis po ang process ninyo sa airport through Express Lane. So when you are issued a green QR code and the information and supporting documents you have submitted during online registration has been approved, you are qualified in the Express Lane where your green QR code will be scanned and tagged for your arrival date and time. There may be no further interview or need for submission of any documents. Now, what happens if you have a red QR code issued upon your successful registration with eTravel? Magkakaproblema ba kayo? Hindi naman po, mga travelers and kabayan. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Makaka-board pa rin kayo ng plane at makaka-uwi kayo ng Pilipinas. Now, ang ibig sabihin lang po nito is you will be manually verified by the quarantine officers and determine if you are compliant with the entry protocol set by the Philippine government. So, i-check lang po nila mga dokumento ninyo. Now, it is necessary to show the specific documents which will be asked from you by the officer. Yan po. So, make sure kompleto na po ang inyong mga dokumento. So to give you more information for the manual process, ang manual process po is required for travelers issued with a red QR code. This is to verify and determine if you are compliant with the health protocol requirements for entering the Philippines. This also happens when you submitted or your submitted information or uploaded documents needed evaluation upon arrival. So looking forward mga kabayan, malinaw na po yan sa inyo. When we talk about express lane, manual process at green QR code at red QR code. Now, meron po tayong advice or tips sa ating mga magulang. Kung sakasakali po kayo ay may mga anak, so once you actually are at the end of what we call the registration, tingnan nyo po yung QR code nyo sa baba. Huwag nyo po agad i-exit. May nakalagay po ditong add member. So doon sa add member po, pag kinlik nyo po ito, now for those parents or guardians traveling with minors, so you can add family members. So, naka-pre-populate na po yung mga similar information. All you simply have to change are those information that needs to be specific for the minors. Like, for example, yung personal profile, and then yung kanilang health, travel declaration. So, yun po. You could actually use yung add member. Another question for the red QR code, does it automatically mean that I will be quarantined if I manually process upon arrival by BOQ? The answer is no. If BOQ is able to verify your information and found you to be compliant based on the entry requirements, then you will be advised to proceed to immigration sa Pilipinas without the need for facility-based quarantine. Again, this is from etravel.gov.ph. And that's it mga kabayan. Kompleto na po tayo travelers when it comes to completing the e-travel. Hoping that this video had helped you. So if you find this video helpful and informative, please click like. And I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel. That's Jamey Talk TV. Follow nyo na rin po ang ating TikTok page at FB account. With that mga kabayan, tandaan po natin saan man po tayong dako ng mundo, taas noo tayo'y mga Filipino. Maraming salamat po. Ako po si Jamey Iris, ang inyong Talk TV show host, nagsasabi, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a pleasant flight.